And Start Baseball Right, to be honest with you, it sort of goes like this. I'm going to give you a real quick overview. It's only a 7-week session. And you guys, the first week, and I apologize for my voice, I haven't been feeling good. That's actually where Tommy, I had to go and get my medicine tonight, and it was a long line at Walgreens. The reality of it is that, you know, we have one session for parents and 6 sessions with the kids. And what happens is, in the first session, you meet your parents and you lay out how it's going to work. And you start talking about the things like using first names, and start talking about the flow of the program and how it should work and where the drills can be found, because we have to provide a framework for the parents to get their drills, which is what Coach Baseball Right does. And then after that first week session, then your parents are your coaches, right? Literally in the session I'm running right now, I'm actually running one for my grandson. All 12 of the parents are coaches. And it's awesome. They're all out there and they're all involved, and it's really cool. So what does it look like, right? That's really what I'm asked. So it's only a 65-minute experience. The first 10 minutes we teach them how to run the bases, right? We teach them how to break the tape, how to stop on a dime, how to look over the right shoulder for a ball for an overthrow. We teach them how to run home to second, the proper arc. We go ahead and teach them throwing fundamentals after bases, and they all play catch with their parent. And we break it down with on a ball, and then with a ball, and then we put the mark on the wall, and they throw to a spot on the wall. We work on receiving, fingers up, fingers down, moving your feet to catch the ball in front of your body. And then after that, we work on drills. So one group will hit, one group will work on infield drills, one group will work on outfield drills. And the infield drill will look like hopping into a pitch, charging a ball, okay, 2 steps, a triangle, 2-step release, just little things like that. And the outfield, we're teaching them how to drop and cross and how to catch the ball above their head. And, we put them in a circle, and then we go ahead and call a number, and they have to go and catch the ball the right way above their head. And then what happens, guys, is we scrimmage, and our scrimmage is 4-on-4, and one group does a third activity. We have a top of the first, middle of the first, and bottom of the first. 4-on-4, we count outs, not runs. We count outs, not runs. And then after we do the scrimmage, what happens is we always play a snidbit. A snidbit is part of the game that the kids enjoy playing, and they keep score. So here's a snidbit. We put the kids at second base, and we put 4 kids at second, 4 kids at the plate, or 6 kids at second, 6 kids at the plate. And we hit or roll ground balls. And the kids have to charge the ball, and they make a play at first base for the out. And then what happens is they get a point if they get the out. The runners get a point if they are safe. They get another point if they break the tape and stop on a dime. Another snidbit is we put kids in left field, and we put kids at second base, and we simulate a hit, and the kids pick up the ball and throw to a coach cut and into a coach at the plate, bang, bang, play to plate, and we keep score. Kids play hockey. We play hockey. We keep score playing hockey. The coaches try to hit a fungo on the ground. The kids do whatever they can to stop the ball from going through. These are just little snidbits. So after 7 weeks of doing this, when the kids are all done, they've actually got some skills. They've touched the ball lots and lots of times. They've had fun. They've counted outs. They've learned something about the game, and they all want to come back for another session. Totally different than what your T-ball experience is. So I guess to make this very simple, organizations have a responsibility to not only provide the resources for coaches in the form of clinics, seminars, but also things like Coach Baseball Right, our videos. But organizations also have the responsibility to provide the framework to introduce the kids to the game the right way, in a way where the kids are having fun, learning the game, and they want to come back and continue to play the game after the experience. And by the way, if you do a good job with it, you've got a chance of those 12 people that are coaching. you got a chance to actually produce or create some coaches from the experience. So one of the big things that we want to push at Coach Baseball Right is starting baseball the right way. Now, I know I gave it to you very quick in a nutshell, and I'm sure Tommy has some videos or some things that he can show you on the website.
Right. Yeah, Steve, before I share with the three of them where this is, you mentioned T-ball, like at what level? So, I mean, obviously 4 or 5U T-ball starts here, but, I having coached my own son and daughter, I use the same template up until 9U, right? I mean, this is the template we're going to show you guys that, that divides the practices into 3 drills, scrimmage, and then kind of the snippet or fun games. This I think it should be the youth baseball template every organization should use.
Yeah, and Tommy, I want you to know that I don't think you need to have games. I don't think you need to have a league. I don't think you need to have umpires. You can give your coaches 12 kids, give them an hour on a field and the equipment, and then this resource, and that's all you need. But I will say this, if you're a coach and you're in a league and they provide a game and umpires once a week, this could also be your practice session.
Right.
What we're going to show you could be your practice session. I would say, Tom, to answer your question, 4 and 5 is a good place to start. But some of the kids I'm working with now are actually 7, but their skill set isn't very good.
Right.
So really what we're talking about is kids that have an entry-level skill set. This is a perfect way to introduce them to the game.
And before we open this up, guys, let me just show you where this is at, and let me know if you guys have seen this. I'm always the guy at Coach Baseball Right looking for the technical feedback on this, on the design. So when you log into your free account or your paid account, you're going to be you'll be ushered into the member dashboard. Hopefully you guys all know that by now. If you don't, I'd be happy to show you how to get that. But under administrator and under the guides and resources, right? If I click on Start Baseball Right guide here, it's going to pull up the next site, which is here. So this is kind of the template that Steve was just talking about. On this page, we're obviously hoping to kind of talk to the 4 to 6-year-old T-ball type, but like Steve and I were just suggesting, 7U, 8U, 9U, even depending on their skill level, should look at the practice template down here. So the first 20 minutes, fundamental drills, second 20 minutes, scrimmage, and then the third 20 minutes is the snippets, or I call them, we call them the fun games for baseball practice. And we've got that here. So you guys have access to this. It is free. It's available for any free admin membership or any free coach membership for that matter. It's just under the member dashboard under guides and resources. Chuck and Gary and Jason, any questions, any thoughts from you guys?
We start our T-ball age 3 to 4. And then we have what's called junior rookie, which is coach pitch at 5 and 6. And at the rookie division, we go to the one-arm bandit pitching machine, which I've never been a fan of pitching machines, but it seems to give that 7 and 8 group a little bit of experience hitting the ball. They're not ducking it from player pitch, and they build a little confidence at the plate. And then the guys in the infield can adjust to that, but they do get a chance to hit the ball a little bit better than player pitch at that age. But our T-ball is 3 to 4, and then we want them to go to coach pitch. So these snippets and stuff under guides and resources, I'm going to introduce that. We talked in our board meeting tonight about how to get the coaches. What can we do for them to get them, these new folks, young folks that don't have the baseball knowledge. You guys have got it laid out right here. Perfect.
Good.
We follow something really similar. We start at 4, not 3. You have to kind of test in as a 3-year-old, but yeah, we're just +1. But what Chuck, you had said, we follow a very really similar progression.
We just had so many parents with siblings asking, well, my 3-year-old's out here with big brother, can the 3-year-old get on a t-ball team? So we asked for a waiver from Little League and we got it. We've gotten it for the last 4 years and parents have been very receptive to it.
Yeah,
We start far later down here.
absolutely.
We don't start T-ball until grade level in Australia. Really keen kids might turn up at 6 years old, but we start with non-competitive T-ball, then we move to competitive T-ball when they're 9, and when they're 10, we have machine pitch, and then they go into live pitch at 11. So we're way behind.
Yeah.
I think that's a great template. I'm very frustrated. I used to coach T-ball when my kids were younger, and I was very frustrated by it. We have this phenomenon where people want bragging rights at under 9 levels, so they would have the same kid play pitcher and first base for the whole game, and they would be the only 2 kids that actually get the ball. So they would win the under 9 T-ball game, and basically every other kid doesn't get a look in. I think that's a great template. I wish I had it when I coached T-ball. I've tried to suggest to our association down here that that's a better approach for us to take, but I haven't heard back from them yet.
Hey Gary, just out of curiosity, what time is it down there today? Right now?
It's 11:20, Steve. It's the morning.
It's tomorrow already. Okay.
Yeah, it's Wednesday morning.
It's Wednesday the 18th.
So I'm sort of I'm meant to be in a work thing, but I've kind of ducked out for half an hour.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did that. Thank you.
Baseball is more important than work. Come on.
Baseball's life. Work is work.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Pat, I know you just jumped on. We are recording this, and I will have both of last August 3rd and tonight's leadership meetup. Those videos should be up and running. I was on vacation, and then I was having difficulties with the file size. So we'll have this recorded for you, Pat, later on. Just out of curiosity, Jason, do you have access to the member dashboard? Like, I haven't looked up at your account or anything. I guess I should have, but do you have a free membership, or like, do you have access to the member dashboard?
Yes, I have access to the free membership
Cool.
dashboard, I believe.
Great. Okay. Just want to make sure you have those admin resources that we were showing you guys.
I do.
Good. Steve, anything else? We may unless we'd be happy to stick around, but I again want to be aware of people's time here.
No, I just, one of the cool things about this organizational hookup that we're trying to do is just enlighten people to take the lead in their organization and take the responsibility that in many cases organizations have not been able to do or haven't done. And we're trying to help organizations separate themselves from other organizations. So not only improve your organization, improve the experience of your coaches and players and parents, but make your organization maybe stand out from the organization down the road, which means that you'll have more retention of your players and coaches over the long run. So any ideas you guys have that we can pass on to other people, do not ever hesitate to pass it on to Tom or myself, and we'll be happy to facilitate the spread of that idea and just improve baseball experiences for people.
All right. So our next leadership meetup is September 7th, I believe. So it's every first and third Tuesdays of the month. you know, some of us, some of you guys from last time have reached out, you know, in between. So feel free to do that as well. Whatever, let me echo what Steve just said, whatever we can do to help you guys, please let us know.
I'm only grinning because we just booked our board meeting September 7th also. So we're right on time, right on line.
Well, Chuck, just you sign up, or you've got the Zoom link from now on. Just bring them in, pull them in, and they can join the 30-minute session if they want.
Well, when you guys start 8 Central, we're 9 Central, 9 Eastern.
Gotcha.
And I sent it to all the board members tonight, and 24 other board members. I was hoping some of them would come up tonight, and I spoke about it in the meeting. And part of this was our board discussion of they need to look at it. You know, right now we're struggling with the 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old travel ball teams that they don't want to play Little League in the fall. They want to do travel ball. But Ryan and I are telling them, don't forget where you came from. Without starting at the 3, 4, 5 level, you know, you guys started at that level. Don't forget where you came from. Help your community. Reach out to the young kids and get the young kids interested in the game, or else you're not going to have a middle school, high school team.
Yeah.
If you don't get the young ones involved.
Right.
I think what you guys are doing is great, and I'm really going to use these templates to work with our coaches here in fall ball.
Good. And Chuck, if I can help you in any way, don't hesitate to let me know.
We did discuss maybe you coming back in middle to late February if possible.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that.
Cool. Yes, sir. We talked about that again, and we'd love to do it.
Good, good.
All right, guys. Well, hope to hear from you in between, but if not, I'll see you guys September 7th.
Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
you guys,
everyone.
behave, be safe, have fun in school.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate you guys putting this on.
Yep. Good to
Thanks
see
very
you.
much. That was really useful. Appreciate it.
Good to see you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Good day, mate.
Bye, Chuck.
G'day, mate.
Good day, mate. There's a few black marlins on the reef down there for us guys that can't get there. We got one swordfish in the background, but black marlins will work. Y'all be safe.
All right.
Bye-bye, Chuck.
See you guys later.